What's happening, guys? Hopefully it's not too melty and psychedelic on your end. What's going on, Sobix, Jason Brown, Shane Gables, Faction, Mateo? What is happening, guys? How are you guys doing tonight? Sorry for keeping you waiting so long. What's going on, EDC Oz? How you doing, brother? Jason Brown, Lone Wolf, Scott N. Hopefully it's not too max headroomy for you guys. I think it's cleared up on my end. I think my daggum laptop was overheating too. So hopefully that has that fixed up. What's up, Quentin? How are you, buddy? Todd Carr? Good there? Good. It's good here now. I think it had a lot to do with my laptop was acting all wonky. What's up, Stevie Wonder Woman? Jared White? How's everybody doing? Sobix? I think well, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Nice strip. Yeah. The tease is I'm not going to be stripping, so hopefully that works out well for everybody. Ninja, what's happening? Marcos Gamma, how are you doing, brother? So, what's everybody carrying? I'm toting around a few things. My dang self, I've got Stevie Wonder Woman Nimble on me. So there's that little beauty. And then today I was also had the 5.5 in the pocket, and the only reason I carried it is because it fell under my car seat while I was driving around yesterday. So I just dug it out this morning, stuck it in my pocket. What's up, Jeremy Lawler? Good to see you, brother. Looks like Jason Brown's got the Giant Mouse Ace Biblios, a decent enough knife. I got a pretty bad example. The one I got, it was kind of crap, but that tends to happen. Faction got a petrified fish in today. He doesn't know which one it is, but it's red and black. And Faction says PF 929. Todd Carr has the usual 10 pounds of stuff. Well, what was that 10 pounds comprised of today, brother Todd? Sobix has a TRM Atom and gave his Sac Bantam away, paying it forward, which is always awesome. Good deal. Michael Morgan's got the murdered out Best Tech Operator, 111 millimeter Victorinox Adventurer with the discontinued slide lock. And I'm jumping all over the place. Plus, I need to go to YouTube and make sure that I am on Top Chat. I mean, live chat and muted. Live chat. Okie dokie. Jared White carried the Astronomad and the modified Fremont Baldwin. What's this Fremont Baldwin you speak of? There, Patina Machina. Protect TR3 and a Chavez new Chub flipper. Oh, those Chubs are badass, man. I dig them. Tucson. Tucson TS139 and Chavez Redención Street Tanto for Stevie Wonder Woman. Shane Gables has a Benchmade North Fork and a Spyderco Military. K-Bar and a Bravo 1 1.25 3V for Jeremy Lawler. I think I had the 1.25. It was the big. It was one of the bigger ones. I don't think it was the two. I think it was a 1.25, and it was in 3V, and it was in antique ivory micarta, I believe. It was badass. Matter of fact, I think I posted a picture one time, Jeremy, and you commented. It's like, is that the Bravo? That's badass. I think it was in the like Jimmy Slash group or something. A Spyderco Pair 3 crew wear with a Lynch Northwest clip and a Japanese clip point lockback. That sounds interesting as hell. EDC Oz. The Ozman cometh. What's happening, Blade Ogre? Good to see you, Chris. My friend, what you carrying today, buddy? Todd Carr's got Leatherman Surge, Gerber Dime, Cold Steel 4Max, Tucson, TS 16 M390, QSP Parrot, and a K-Bar BK9 Fisker's X7 hatchet. A hatchet. You were toting around a hatchet today. That adds a whole new element to your normal 10 pounds, which also begs the question, what were you doing that you needed a hatchet, Todd? And I feel like these lights are way too bright. Ooh, talk about psychedelic. Look at this. We got a lightning storm going on. That feels better. Atlanta is spanking Houston. Well, go Bravos. Can't do the tomahawk chop no more, so we won't even get into that. Jack's Lungs is in the house. What up, Jaco? Good to see you, brother. And Dennis, the old fart himself, is up in the house. What are you guys toting around with you today? Oh, right on, Jeremy. I am melty now. How are you digging that Bravo? It's a beast of a knife, is it not? Grab a frosty beverage. That way I won't have to be on camera, all melty and such. And it definitely answers the question because laptop's good now. It's not overheating, so it's got to be the internet, which blows because I specifically went to Walmart and bought 75 feet of Cat 6 to put my router closer to the phone and hard like hooked. My laptop is wired straight into the router, so evidently Spectrum is just being completely crap tonight. JN switched it up today, carried the Super Freak and the 20CV bug out along with the Native Chief and the DLT PM2, both in S90V and the Eldris and stuff. So you had some freaking super steel coming out of the wazoo today, Ninja. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. No, dude, I freaking respect the hell out of Todd for carrying a hatchet. I just would like to know what he was using it for because I'm interested. I like hatchety type things, and I hope he was chopping up some cool shit. Yeah, it probably is. All four people on the street are fapping as we speak. Speaking of, I need to plug this laptop in so it doesn't die. So don't mind the jiggly bits in your face. There we go. No better. All right, Ninja. Well, you and the pooch have fun outside. Throw him a ball or something. Let him go run and have fun. Just a little old pooch deserves to have fun. Well, I got something new in the mail today, and if Scott remembers, and Javon, is Javon in the house? I swear I didn't see him earlier. And if he is, I didn't say hey. So hello, Javon, if you're here. Jared, I think Jared knows about it as well. But I picked up. I got a notification with from White Mountain Knives about this new fangled PMP knife that had come in, and it looked interesting, so I decided to check it out. So here's the box. if y'all slow that down, which you shouldn't have to slow it down much with as crappy as the internet is going. So I said, what the heck, picked it up, and we're about to check it out and get my honest response as far as if I like it or not, because I have no clue how good or bad it may be. Yeah, I would be ashamed of it too, man. I don't blame him one bit. Oh, and Jason Brown, I thought about you today. Took the baby panic. I got her a well, this is interesting. Skateboard this past week, so I took her to the skate park to try it out. So it comes in a little plasticky bag and a pretty cool looking little case, actually. I guess that's where the whole $150 went. A little zipper case, little zipper action going on. Yeah. Dude, good lord, dude, it's like it's a hard side case. Got all kinds of niftiness going on. Upside down, right side up. The hay. All right, save the knife for in a second. Comes with a little plastic card. It says PMP knives. It's got a little QR code on the back. Thank you for purchasing one of my PMP knives. I now wish you much joy with this PMP knife. With the QR code, you will find additional information about my knives. Would that be PMP knives, sir? So there's that. Pretty much it in the case, except for, I mean, it's got this cool little zippery compartment over here that kind of all kinds of nifty, like velvety on the inside. I'm kind of impressed just by the damn case so far. All right, comes in a little Ziplocky bag. Let's see what we got going on here, Mr. PMP knife. What did he say? He said, find much joy. Wish you much joy. About to see how much joy we're gonna get with this PMP knife. I hope it's at least minimal joy, because it'd suck if it was no joy at all. And I don't like the pocket clip, which I already knew upon purchasing that I wasn't gonna like that, but it is what it is. It's a front flipper. I'm gonna try it out. Okay, not much detent there. Yeah, that's weak. That's weak sauce. You gotta really go with it. But good God, dude. Okay, so well, that sucks too. Oh, come on, PMP knife. Don't do me like that. Yeah, there's like hardly any detent to speak of, but the action's pretty swift for to be on washers. There's not much. And y'all are getting nothing out of that though. Pro X, what's happening, Bill? Oh, I did it. What's happening, Bill? Good to see you, brother. And Jason Brown, thank you muchly, my friend. You can get some PMP non-deploying knife joy, my friend. But I mean, it's a good-looking knife. Nice and slicey. Really aggressive stonewash on it. If I can get the glare off. But yeah, and the action is right on. But the daggum. Okay. Front flipper deployment's not. Yeah, that's pretty all right there. Yeah, it's just any other deployment kind of blows right now. But I think once it breaks in a little more, maybe I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, Kevin would hate this knife. I mean, absolutely hate it. Like, he'd probably piss on it and throw it in a blazing dumpster. He wouldn't even go to the trouble of selling it. it is possible that maybe we can do a little adjusting on this liner on the lock bar, and it may give it a little bit more detent. I definitely wouldn't put any KPL on it. Which is surprising because Tuya is the OEM on these guys, and they normally do kick-ass work. So, all right, the thumb deployment, like the regular, that's not too bad. Now it's just the birdie flick, not worth a damn. All right. Anyway, there's that. And Sobex is right. Dissolve it in ass juice. Oh, EDC Oz, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, my brother. And I missed a daggum as Javon. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. You are all scholars, gentlemen, and veritable apples of my eye, like as all of you. Okay, so it's not, yeah, like in a normal angle, like if you were actually deploying it, not so bad. The middle finger flick still is not happening, but everything else is on point. All right, so besides that, pretty damn comfortable. Handle's a little short. You can choke up. Just got to be careful because there's no choil or anything. Just kind of got to ride on that little flat there. My card is pretty good, a little smooth. Not altogether plasticky, but not altogether as micarta-y as I would like. It's got what I'm assuming is a stainless steel geared back spacer. Not too shabby. All right, so let me see what I was missing over here on the old chat. Take apart, take apart, take apart, take apart. Oh, I can take it apart now. We can take it apart. Lefty should start doing his own custom ass juice patina. I think he's already started, and called more like rust instead of patina. And it is, yeah. It's a really nice looking knife. I dig the look of it. If y'all can see it at all, it's really cool looking. Except for that bright shiny pocket clip, which, dude, I would even like the pocket clip better if it was just stonewashed, which I might do that. Throw it in a bottle with some coins and shake the shit out of it, and Bob's your uncle. But yeah, I mean, dude, front flipper wise, if you're holding it like normal, I mean, it's snappy as hell. I mean, it's just I don't know. It gets bogged down like right around there when you try and middle finger flick it. But everything else works great. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. The centering's a little off too. I don't much care for that. Let's see, that way. Yeah, favors the clip side a little bit, but like I said, we'll take it apart at some point. If I had everything ready, we'd take it apart now, but I've got to hunt down my take it apart tools. Well, there's my bits. I thought, it might be. Huh. Well, there's that. I know I moved a bunch of stuff around, so let's see. Not up here. Huh. Thought I'd cut myself just now on the old boog out, the jerky. named in honor of our good friend Mateo and the delicacy that he makes. And if you haven't been fortunate enough to try Mateo's jerky yet, send the man some money and buy some jerky from him, dude, because I mean it's an experience. It's one you won't soon forget because it'll be the jerky upon which every other jerky is judged for the rest of your life, and they will all be found wanting. It is basically going to ruin jerky for you because you'll never be able to get it in the store. Well, I mean, in a perfect world where things were like they were supposed to, you could get it in the store because some lucky store would make millions if they would snatch that up and give him about, oh, I don't know, $100 million to buy the recipe off of him. They'd make a fortune. If I owned a store, I'd do it, but I don't own a store, so. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna take some screws out and we'll see what the guts look like on this thing. Speaking of guts and pounding them, or we weren't speaking of that though, were we? Oh, Winchester, what is happening, brother? Good to see you, my friend. And Joe, what's happening, Joe? Well, Mateo, they're true words, so I mean, I wouldn't blow smoke about jerky. The jerky serious business. I take that very seriously. And yeah, you make the best jerky I've ever had. I can honestly say that 100%. And like I've been to the little, what do they call it? There's a there's one at the beach. There's one here in Florence, like the jerky outlet or whatever, that has all the buffalo and the alligator jerky. And yeah, there's nothing in there that's as good. So, oh Lord, Jesus Lord, I've that's got to go up. The old queef splatter. Oh, I did do a pocket check. Quentin, what were you carrying today, buddy? He did well, he gave me the best jerky ever. Mike, what's happening? Good to see you, brother. How are you? Sorry about the psychedelic display. As far as the video goes, something is bad wrong with the internet tonight. You usually have to at least pay for the massage. Yes, you do. You pay. See, that's the thing. That's how they those massage houses can get away with that. It's not prostitution because you're not paying for the tug. You're just paying for the rub. Licensed masseuse just happen to find you attractive and want to express that at the end of the massage. Nothing wrong with that. No, the lens is good. It's the internet. As I clean the lens beforehand, and on my phone it shows up like crystal clear, but it's transmitting absolutely horribly, and I can't find the right bit. Something downstairs is apparently hilarious because the baby panic is laughing her ass off down there. Hey, no laughing down there, kid. No laughing down there. It's serious business. And then she laughs. Get no respect. Mm. Oh, well, damn. It was under the laptop. the bits. I'm just rambling on, just like you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was under the laptop. You didn't even know I was looking for anything. Like a senile old man. Have a fly, Jello. Dogs pee on trees. Just say random things. They happen to be true, but they're just very random. Momo, Jason Brown says hey. Jason Brown says hey. Hello. I don't know. I don't know. She's getting coal for Christmas. That's what she's getting. Getting coal in the stockings. What? How do you know I was talking about you? That hot chickie I met at Chili's last night. Anywho, in Korea, if you go to a barbecue, a barbershop, what the hell? How did I get barbecue? A barbershop. A lot of times, attractive young women get up underneath your poncho thing and give you a mouth hug. Got 3 haircuts in one day. Right on. Heck yeah, mouth hugs are awesome. It's just a way of saying nice to meet you, kind sir. There's nothing sexual about that. It's just being a good neighbor. All right. So the takedown of this bastard is basically, is it 3 screws? Yeah, one of the, golly, this is freaking odd. This thing is put together. It goes like, all right. There's that part of it with said washer. Wow, that is just one blocky as I don't know what. Simple construction. Just you got the back spacer, 2 screws. You got a severely milled out show side liner, stop pin, pivot, and washers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stone wash these liners. I don't like the shiny. That's not my thing. I mean, I like the blade stone washed, the back spacer's stone washed, and then you got these shiny ass liners and pocket clip. So that is unacceptable. Oh crap. I just dropped a washer. See, now, come on, guys. Maybe I was just feeling, no? Deeper the damn washer, at least. Like the idea in this washer, it's like they cut it out, like their cutoff tool was kind of dull, so they left kind of a nice sized burr. There's no way to do that in the machine unless you're doing like doing a transfer, but that's kind of small to be gripping, transferring, spotting the other side. So they would have had to have some poor soul whirly gigging each one by hand. That would suck. All right, so we're gonna bend the the detent ball sticks up nicely. The hole looks good enough. Oh, come on now. All right, to you. They didn't. I mean, it's rough as hell. Sharp edge on the idea of that pivot hole too. Is what it is, I guess. Give it a little tweak. You guys are getting absolutely nothing out of this with no tabletop camera. You have no clue what I'm doing. Well, right now I am looking for what I did with. Oh, I put it back over there. At least throw a little KPL on it. And funny thing, apparently when the label on KPL gets worn, it's just all silver, so I don't know which is which. I have to like squeeze a little out to see which is the heavy and which is the regular. Throw a little. Yep, that's the regular. That there, which I'm not going to put any in that little detent hole because that would be silly. That's the whole reason we took it apart. And it's funny because like one side of the washer is almost like polished, and then that backside from where they cut it off was just like no finish work to it at all. Let me slap this liner on and show y'all what I was talking about it being put together. I swear there's like a large amount of backspacer, large amount of stop pins sticking through the liner, or at least it seemed that way. I could have been looking at it cockeyed. All right. Well, why don't you just be a little hooker? Go on there. Oh yeah, so, no. See, I'm not losing my damn mind. Look at that big old hunk of stop pins sticking through the other side of that liner. That's nuts. But I mean, all in all, it came apart pretty well, and it's going back together good so far. So we'll see. It seems like the tolerances are on point to a certain extent. Are they different? There are different length screws, so I'm guessing, which that wouldn't make sense, but I'm gonna roll with it. Got two of the same shorter length, which seem to be the ones that go in the pocket clip, but oh, you know what? I bet you one of the short ones goes in the hole that does not have pocket clip because it doesn't need as much length. I didn't pay attention to that when I took it apart. Oh well. Hey, we're kind of fairly clean. I mean, clear, halfway clear. Still a little fuzzy, but all right. Screw that in a little bit. A little bit more. And that stupid dog that does not belong to me that won't leave. I never should have fed him, but this poor little bastard was starving to death, man. Skin and bones. He's a pretty little dog. He's just sketchy as hell. Somebody been beating the shit out of him because he will not like. I can finally pet him after I don't know how long of. Yeah, I'm talking about he won't leave, but I've been like trying to pet him, but and I still can't like walk up to him and pet him. I have to like let him come to me, and then he'll finally let me once he realizes I'm not going to beat the shit out of him because apparently that was going on. Had to have been. He's cool. He'll sit there and just get petted forever, but before that, if you and even now, after I'll pet him, I'll sit there and pet him for 10 minutes and then like get up and do something and walk towards him and he'll just sketch out. So undoubtedly somebody was being a real bastard to him. But I know that first rule of stray dog, you do not name him. So I have not named him. I just call him Black Dog, which in a way, I guess I did name him because he answers to it. All right. Hey, here we go. A little more detent now. Yeah. And the centering's fixed. Oh, turn it this way. Hey. Hey. That's how you do it, lefty. Yeah. Right on. Well, it's not drop shutty anymore, but who cares? Oh, yeah. Good to go. Yes, sir. I dig it. Nice. Drop shutty, yes. I don't care. I can middle finger flick it now. Good to go. Nice. Right on. I'm still not putting any KPL on that damn detent though. Just be on the safe side. Well, I hope you all enjoyed me poorly narrating, taking apart and disassembling and reassembling this knife. You're like, what is he? I can't see what he's saying. Yeah, I hear him saying it, but I can't see what he's actually doing. I feel like I could be being led astray. But yeah, hey, nice. Not too shabby. Might be a nice knife now. Well, we got it. Oh, nope. Solid lock up. Nice. All right, I dig it. And now to see what in the hell I missed because I was totally being a bad host. King Snake Jake, what's happening, man? All right. So wow, I missed a heap. Holy shiz. Okay. Back to Silly Mike and his getting mouth hugs. I've been doing pretty decent there, Bill. Busy as hell. I took on a new job that kind of makes me my own boss, but as my own boss, I'm very hard on myself and making myself work a lot of hours to make as much money as possible, but doing well otherwise. Baby Panic is doing good. Quentin, she is down there on her iPad as we speak. Not sure what she's doing, but it must be something hilarious because she keeps laughing. Bag of coal and a bundle of switches. You daggone right. That's what I'm talking about. She said that was rude, but I don't think it was rude. You get what you deserve, right? Damn Design has some stuff up on pre-order, including Thai versions of his budget knives. I did not Winchester, but that sounds absolutely fantastic because the Thai version of that Oni, it's the Oni XL, is pretty pimp. I'm digging it. Oh shit, I missed Mike leaving. Later, Mike. I doubt you're still here, but if you are, be easy, brother. We love you, man. Who is Baby Panic? Well, it would stand to reason that she's my kid, but yeah, she's my kid, my 12-year-old daughter. Which they answered for me. Shiny, shiny leather. I was not doing no such thing, Jason Brown. No mouth hugs being given here. My wife asked, "Are you talking to women on there?" Sh Only yes, dear. All the women, all the time. Hey, what's happening, freak show? What's going on, brother? Oh shit, I missed Stevie leaving too. Damn it. Horrible host. There's a bar in Tijuana where they have pretty young ladies that will wash it and your hands for you in the restroom. It's amazing. I didn't expect. I've experienced other things in Tijuana, but not that. But I don't doubt it at all. I saw lots of things that I wish I hadn't seen there, and so them doing that would actually be a breath of fresh air compared to the other stuff. Quentin got the Ontario Knife Co. Shikra. That one's pretty badass, dude. I was impressed. I was impressed actually by all of it, uh, especially the micarta. That surprised me. Daniel Porter, what's going on, man? Yeah, I should write Gunny on it. That's funny as hell. Um, no, you know what I actually did because somehow the um the needle on the heavy got clogged. I just took it off, so now I know that's the heavy. If you're talking about this one, Quentin, it is a PMP Spartan, I believe is what it's called. I believe the Spartan is the model. Um, Something new, I guess, from I can't remember dude's name, but he's kind of doing the whole. I guess this would be like the budget boutique knife. Dude designs it and then has a manufacturer make it for him. And no, PMP is I think it's USA design, but it is Tuya knife made. So uh, definitely overseas. Brandon Gavin finally found a copper Olight. Which one did you? I'm guessing one of the either the I3T or the I5T. And those things, dang, they go for some spendy bucks, man. All right, I think I caught up. And if I missed anybody's comment, I'm sorry, but I was kind of speeding through it to catch up with my negligence. No, no 17-hour live Hollywood. All right, Teo, brother, have a good night, man. We love you, dude. Uh, get you some rest and wake up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. And no 17-hour live. I mean, but I'm plenty refreshed. Got plenty of sleep last night, and I only did a little kind of a 4 hour, 4.5 hour shift earlier tonight after we went to the skate park. So, but did really good on the money front. Oh crap! Ninja named the no. You can't name the dog, dude. If you name the dog, it'll never go away. But now I'm curious, and I gotta go find it. Uh, Dang, I can't see it because I can't go up that far on the chat. Oh well, I guess the dog does not have a name. Yeah, I actually did plan on doing a little gall later on. Oh, and in case y'all were interested in a giveaway, wait, let me find the prize in question. See, I rearranged crap and put this blanket down to I don't know. I don't know why I put the blanket down. It's a Mexican blanket and it's cool. And I dig it, so I put it down. And I think I put it on top of things that I needed because I can't find things that I need now. So it's kind of like when something falls out of your pocket in bed, when you may or may not have been in bed with a somebody you just met and you're trying to leave and it was your car keys that fell out and you're like up under the blankets trying to find your car keys without waking them up so you don't have to go through that whole awkward moment. That's what I'm kind of doing now. Not up under there. Where's the knife, Mrs. Moneypenny? What did you do with the knife? Hmm. Well, it is a Damn Designs knife. I will tell you that. But it's not a titanium one. Oh, maybe it fell. No, it was the flashlight that fell. Well, I didn't move it far. I swear it's probably right. I have a bad habit of things being right in front of my face, and I do not see them. I've caught a lot of crap about that. Yeah, that is true. It is definitely better than trying to get them out of your place. Um, I I usually would use the I gotta be at work in like 30 minutes thing, but sometimes that would backfire. And oh well, how late are you working? How about I just stay here and you can come home to a nice home cooked meal. I'd rather have McDonald's. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, because I don't know why. Because you can like uh, be all kinds of nakesies with them when you're doing whatever. But for some reason, uh, I did not like to sleep in my boxers or anything if I just had to sleep at someone else's house. So I would sleep fully clothed and never failed. I would lose important things out of my pocket in the bed because I could not ever be bothered to just take things out of my pockets before I went to sleep. Yeah, that's it, dude. If it moves 2 feet away, like I'll I'll open the refrigerator and stand there for 10 minutes looking for a beer. And that's a bad example because I can always find a beer in there, but a gallon of milk and it'll be right in front of me and I will not see it. Just save my life. I will eat dry cereal. But put something else in the mix, like a freaking Mexican blanket, and you're totally screwed. There's my beer. I found it. I know where it's at. It might have fallen under the table here, but I don't see that. Oh, and I literally, like, when I was nervously fidgeting with it while I was trying to fix the internet problems that I didn't fix, and so it has to be right here. I just don't know where I set it down. Because I swear I had it after I moved the laptop, but since that won't affect anything, move the laptop. Oh, there's a bundle of blanket back there. It might be back there. It is. It was under a bundle of blanket behind the laptop. There she is. That's the Damn Designs Cerberus. And I think this was probably my favorite one of those four. Which I don't remember. There was the Hades, Cerberus, and two others. And I think that was definitely my favorite. I dug the Hades to a certain extent, but that, I don't know, that clip point was just a little too much. But, and yes, that will, not to an extreme. If you're talking about me losing the knife, there like a beer and a half was involved. You're talking about winding up in the bed with a strange woman. Yes, copious amounts of alcohol were involved in that. And dude, you think losing your sunglasses on top of your head is bad? Try making yourself a bowl of cereal, and then the next day you can't find the milk to save your life, and you realize that you put the cereal in the refrigerator and the milk in the cabinet. I had one try to tell me that once. I had to be at work at 7. She wanted to just lock up the house when she got unhung over. Well, you're gonna have to unhung yourself somewhere else, baby, because this house is hungover only. You can't be up in here unhungover, so you got to leave. You got to go. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Matter of fact, if you want me to, I will give you a ride, drop you off at the bar on my way to work. Found the remote in your sock drawer once. It's not the strangest place I found the remote. Oh, well, not officially, but so we can do it right stinking now. So November, what is it? The first Friday night in November. So what I think November 3rd. I mean, not November, December. Uh, we're doing a marathon live fundraiser for knife rights. And with the way it's going to end up going down is we're going to have to set up a Venmo or PayPal or Cash App account specifically for the fundraiser, because not everybody will have access to super chats and all that type stuff. So, but all the money donated will go to Doug Ritter and Knife Rights, and we haven't nailed down all the details yet, but there will be at least one giveaway per hour-long segment, because what we're looking at is 24 YouTubers with or without co-hosts. If we get enough people to be co-hosts, we'll have 24 and a co-host doing an hour-long live stream from whatever time we start to whatever time we finish that in a 24-hour block, and they'll each be doing 1 hour live streams. So, and what we're hoping for is to do a big giveaway that'll be kind of like raffle based. Whoever donated to that channel, because when you donate, you just put whoever's channel you want to basically sponsor or whatever. So whoever donated to that channel will be entered into a giveaway, and then doing another giveaway that's basically uh, attendance based. If you're present in that live stream, you are going to be entered into, because, and I'm pretty sure that you can do this. Pretty sure that there's a way to do random comment generator on a live stream. That's the way that I would like to do it. Just do a choose, I guess when you go in, you can choose a block of time, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be attendance based. If you're present when the giveaway is done, you will be eligible to win that. But yeah, so should be good times. We will let you know more as we find out more ourselves. But oh shit, are you like serious? The Braves are about to win the freaking World Series. But yeah, hopefully it will be epic. I think it'll be good times, and basically we're just trying to bring more awareness, kind of get, because there's such a large Facebook knife community. We kind of like to blend the two, get everybody, together hanging out on Facebook if they want, and definitely have the Facebook guys come hang out on YouTube, check out the live streams, because I didn't know, which it kind of became a thing here in the past year or so, but I didn't really watch a lot of live streams up until maybe about a year ago. But yeah, get people involved in that and raise money for a good cause that will help us all out, because I know there's some people that live in states that have some pretty wonky knife laws. Kind of get those thrown out. So there's that. Wait, what did you find in the oven? Cat food in the cereal bowl. Oh, the phone was in the oven. Holy shite. Huh. Jason Brown. That definitely tops sunglasses on or eyeglasses on top of the head. Can't find my freaking phone. Well, where's the last place you saw it? When's the last time you remember having it? I don't know. Just can't find my freaking phone. Well, have you tried calling it? Yeah. Every time I call it, it's busy. I get my voicemail. Holy crap. So the Braves did win. Wowzers. That's freaking nuts. The the closest they ever came when I was actually living there was what, 92? No, 91. Early 90s when they went, and I think they won maybe 2 games, 3 games. I don't know. Well, hello, Mary. How are you doing, young lady? 94, 95. Was it 94, 95? I know they went. Yeah, well, yeah, they won in 95. That's true. Okay, I remember. I just remember 90. I was in ninth or 10th, maybe 10th grade. So it would have been 90, 91 time period. They went and flubbed it. And then, yeah, I remember because I was pissed off at them when they won in 95 because I wasn't living there then. And I had been a diehard Braves fan from the time I could freaking say Braves. Like Chief Nakahoma was my hero. Like I thought Dale Murphy and um, dude, who was it Bob Horner? I think it was Bob Horner. Wasn't he the one with the blonde mullet and then he always had the big chew in? He was like first baseman, but I don't know. They were like my heroes. Well, even before that, Brandon, they couldn't do crap before that for the longest time. So I know since it had to been. I don't think they did crap in the '80s, did they? Yeah, and see where I lived because I was in the like, well, where my house was kind of in the woods, but it was the towns that surrounded me were suburbs of Atlanta. So we had a lot of the Braves players moved there. Um, they lived there so as not to live in downtown Atlanta. But Dale Murphy lived. He was on my way to church. He had a big old nice brick house, kind of on its own. I think it was on Kennesaw Due West Road. I think I don't know. But like he lived out there. Bruce Sutter lived out there in that area. Pete Smith, Nick Osaski. I went to school with Nick Osaski's kids, and his wife used to come to the grocery store I worked at in her little tennis skirt. Wowzers! But anyway, we won't speak of that. And then there were some Falcons players lived nearby. I know, which I don't know what they were doing because I don't think they really lived there. Tim Green and a couple other players came in one day. They were because they were standing in the deli, and I walked past and looked, and I was like, "Damn, that's a big dude right there." And then I looked again, I was like, "Oh crap!" And my uncle at the time, my uncle was kind of their boss up until early 2000s when he retired. I think he retired maybe I don't know, probably early 2000, between 2000 2010. So I would always mess with them when they would come in the store and be like, "You behaving, or do I need to tell my uncle to cut your pay?" It's Mary from the Hollywood Tactical Show. Yes, it is. She's the Vanna White to Hollywood's Pat Sajak. I can remember, dude, every time it was kind of a family joke. Every year was their year. My uncle, hey, we just signed so and so. This I think this is our year. This is gonna be our year. And when they signed Deion Sanders, that was like the pinnacle, man. Like my uncle, he even brought the paper to the our family get together at Christmas that year with he was in the Atlanta Journal Constitution. There was a picture of him and Deion Sanders holding up his jersey after they had signed him or whatever. And he was like, "This is our year, man. We signed Deion Sanders." And I was like, "Who the hell is Deion Sanders?" Now we all know who Deion Sanders was. Hmm, that's a good point, Brandon. Mr. Gavin, I like that. Oh, Jeremy, you headed to bed, my friend. Well, good night, brother. Take care, man. We love you, dude. Have a great night and a awesome day tomorrow. When Dion played for the Falcons, that was fun to watch. Yeah, it was. I mean, he made things interesting, and he was. I mean, he was talented. He was just kind of a showboat, which I guess that's why they called him prime time. Well, accidentally breaking the TV means you have to on purpose buy another one, so that's a pickle. But and JN just address that fact. And I guess yes, it would be worth it actually, Ninja, to hold off on a few. Marshmallow, what's up, brother? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you, man. So you missed it all, Marshall. We took apart a knife that nobody got to see. They just got to hear me talk about it. But we fixed what was wrong with it. It was a group effort. And the jury's still out on whether it is a kick-ass knife or not. But so far, it's fairly decent. We'll see how after some break-in time. But it is the PM the Papa Mike Papa uh, Spartan made by um or manufactured by Tuya Knife. Well, damn, thank you, Marshall. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. That is mighty wide of you, man. Awesome. 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 Thank you, sir. And I am intrigued as far as this not quite a knife thing that Hollywood showed off apparently on Halloween. I am interested and would like to see it. Anyone who Matisfaction says big pimpin' indeed, JN. Matisfaction says PSA out there for anyone who does not have one. His first petrified fish knife so far is awesome, smooth action, and sharp as heck. And the only one that I have experienced, which actually went out in the mail yesterday. Oh, speaking of, if anybody knows how to get in touch with Fubar, I've got his shipping information somewhere. I know he sent it to me, but I cannot find it to save my life. And I need to send his giveaway prize back to him. I finally got the other two sent out yesterday. But yeah, the Beluga was in one of those prize packs, and that was a bomb knife. When you say flipping, Jeremy, are you talking about like you've got the knife and you throwing it up in the air and catching it? Because yeah, I see exactly what you mean by playing with fire. Because that could end up with you missing a finger or two. Should I spend $70 on micarta shaman scales? What type of micarta are we talking here? Michael Morgan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Hollywood. And so is um the Buck 119. So that's why I'm asking: is he taking fixed blade knives and throwing them up in the air, flipping them up in the air, and catching them? Because that's what I feel like is going on, and I believe there's also some liquid courage involved, which makes it even more dangerous. And what's up, Jeff Carter? Good to see you, man. And yeah, guys, there's still not as much detent as I would like, but it's not too shabby. So what is this Joker knife? What kind of what knife is it? I'm very interested. Whoa, Peter. Hello, Peter. It's good to see you, good sir. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, rolling it. Okay, I gotcha. But still dangerous. Maybe even more dangerous because you could uh, do your hand like a tractor plowing a field, slice you all up. Pull up Hollywood's 48-second video on Halloween. All righty, let's do this. Um, oh, tactical. Boop. Uh, is it the? Hold on. I and the reason for the face is what the hell is your costume, Holly Weird? It it's like a cross between Hannibal Lecter and a classical composer, and maybe a 1970s porn star. But and I'm not even sure this is the right video. I just saw Joker in the title, and there's a buck marksman. Um, well, here, how about this? We'll just share it, and you can tell me if this is the right one. No, I didn't say Hannibal Lecter. I said Hannibal Lecter and Hannibal Lecter and, but yeah, Hannibal Lecter. I like that. Oh, let's see, share screen. Here we go. This, and I'm gonna have to unmute this, but turn it down because that's freaking loud.
Okay, so is this the Joker's pocket dump? So primary EDC, primary fixed blade is the Cyclone, and then red Chinatown flashlight goes that,
Oh, I got you, Hollywood.
oops, like that, and then off, so it's red. And then utility knife, saw cash card. Buck Marksman, Halloween, orange. And Gentleman's Carry, the new Scribe from SRKT. And the Mylea, it was here. And the Sog Terminal. There we go.
Okay.
Flipper and
Dadgummit.
Sog Terminal.
Dang it. Dang it. Why does it pause blurry? Okay. You guys have seen like the original X-Men movies, right? Why does Hollywood look like the dude that played Magneto?
Here. And nothing yet for the can I flip this around now? Oh, I can't. Nothing started. The problem is I don't have anything in my pants yet because there's a big split down the
Hey Mason, what's happening, my friend? Good to see you, brother.
I have to sew it.
Right? Yeah, Ian McKellen, because he played one of the Gandalfs or something too, or I don't know. Anyway, he played some kind of wizard or some mess. But yeah, I think it's Sabretooth. Magneto could sharpen his knives with his powers. I think he could. He can manipulate metal with his mind. Yeah, that would, dude. That's a good power to have, man. Alrighty. Oh, any new folks that didn't catch the pocket check earlier? What y'all carrying? If Sabretooth carried a knife, pretty sure it would be a lion's toothpick. I believe you are correct, Snuzz. Ass juice man. But he would be his name would just be plain, it would be acid, but spelled ASSID. Yeah, Magneto is a Banff for show. I mean, he's the only one that could ever best Professor X. Joe got a brand new Leatherman curl this week. That's freaking awesome. Pete's carrying num dum Azan. Scott N started out with a Code 4 Tanto, finished up with an Nkosi Tanto. And I do like Chris Reeves Tanto. That's a kick-ass blade shape. And, of course, the Nsingo. So I want to know what a Banff is. A Banff is a badass mofo. Snuzz. Tucson TS380 and a TRM nerd for Javon. Javon, who has the nicest Tucsons. He knows how to pick the freaking gems out of that knife brand for sure. Spyderco Mantra 3 for Jim Q. What's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us. Acid Man, Magneto's enemy. We're jumping all over the place right this second. Oh, Pete, so the Zon just landed in your lap. Is that kind of like what happens at those massage places when the masseuse's hand or face just lands in your lap? That kind of landing in your lap? Because I'd sure like a Chris Reeve to just land in my lap. Closed, of course. Open would suck. Got a Rake Jaeger fixed blade and first VV riffle on the way from White Mountain Knives. I don't know about the fixed blade. I haven't experienced it, but I think you'll dig the riffle. That's a killer little knife. D Rocket, can't remember the model name, but it is epic. D Rocket, some badass knives for sure. K Mason's carrying the Para 3 lightweight in Spy 27 and the Man Bug in K390. And what would you, just your opinion, Brother Kyle, would you um, associate or what's the word that I can't think of? Like, what are comparable blade steels that I may have experienced that you would compare to those two, the Spy 27 and the K390? Yo, yes, it is, Brother Beard. Well, I'm glad you hung out with us, man. Appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great night and get some rest and have a good day tomorrow. And we love you, brother. Take care, Jason Brown. The last knife that Bettina Machina had land in his lap was the Malibu, and I'm guessing it was closed because Pete never answered me about the Zon, whether it was open or closed when it landed in his lap. And yes, Ninja, I'm very curious, but I forbid you to tell me because once you tell me, that's what the dog will become, and the dog will never go away. And he's not my dog; it's a dog that showed up here. And what's happening, Christine? How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. K390 is like Hap 40. Oh, nice. Got no problem with that at all. Oz, Oz lost a man bug to his better half. I'm sorry about that, brother. But hey, happy wife, happy life, even if she is your girlfriend. I mean, for all intents and purposes. Yeah, we don't joke about that, Ninja. With that, because that makes it real. When you speak something, it makes it real. So we can't even joke about the whole my you know what thing because it's just a you know what that showed up and won't leave. And I can't bring myself to call any kind of animal control or how do you make a dog leave? Have to practice trap and release tactics. That's a good idea. I don't know. Dude, I would feel bad. Cats, not so much. I mean, not that I'd like one over the other, but cats, they just don't have that. They don't have that emotion on their face. And, I feel like this dog, if I'd like let him out somewhere and was like, oh, just go away now, he'd look at me with that pitiful look. And I'd be like, all right, well, get back in the car. And you look hungry. We'll at least get you a meal before I send you off into the wild. And then it would just be a whole big vicious cycle. Jigsaw carried. Hey, Jigsaw, what's happening, man? How did I freaking not realize you were in here? Good to see you, brother. Carried a 945 with polished washers that he did himself last night and a SOG PowerPoint multi-tool. Was dealing with some hoity-toity customers today. Haha. Dang right. Got to keep it non-scary for the sheeple. And how do those polished washers work on that little Osborne? Yes, I did get a doggo find me. Well, see, I think where he originally came from is my neighbor's girlfriend asked him if he wanted a dog, and he said yes. So she brought this dog, but then I don't know. Somebody was beating the dog. Had to have been beating the dog because he is sketch as I don't know what, and he's been around here since he was a little puppy, and he wasn't like that when he was a puppy because I can remember Marley like carrying him around the yard, and he was fine. But anyway, so like a month ago, maybe he just showed up at my house from my neighbor's house and won't leave. And won't, I can't run him off. I don't know. Because he's such a pretty little dog, little solid black, but he doesn't look like a lab. He looks more like he's got, like some hound in him, but he's solid black and he's definitely intelligent. I mean, you can tell by like the look on his face when he looks at you that he's intelligent. Send him to you like a giveaway. I mean, I could. I don't know if you can necessarily mail a dog, but I mean, I would. And Marshmallow, um, why do you curse me so? I mean, like I said, he's a good dog. Other than the fact that he apparently does not know that it's a no-no to jump on the side of a vehicle because when I pull up in the yard, he'll come running up to the car and jump up with his front paws on the side of the vehicle, and that I do not like that at all whatsoever. Oh, that's what's up, Ninja. That would be some good volunteer work there. Some fun stuff. Marshmallow, daggone, dude. Well, guys, thanks to Marshmallow, apparently I have a dog now. It's going to be dog training and obedience training and all that kind of crap going on. Polish them with McGuire's paste wax, super shutty VM with zero blade play. Right on, dude. That's what's up. I didn't take it in. I just didn't make him leave because I didn't. Well, really, I didn't know how. Um, and at first he just kind of chilled on the porch, and if I had a bag of trash out there, he'd get into that and strode all over the yard. Christine, I love you and hate you at the same time right now, but thank you very much, sister. You are the shit, and I guess I'm going to be paying for some obedience training. And god dang, you guys are apparently forcing this dog upon me with money. So how can I say no? Bet dollars to pesos, you will have a friend to the end. See, and that's the funny thing, dude. Like nobody, well, Marley can. Me and Marley are the only ones that can like get up to him and he'll let us pet him. Like nobody else can pet him. He'll haul ass or whatever. And even me, like I'll have to like just sit there and let him come up to me and kind of like nonchalantly like reach my hand back and start scratching behind his ears. And because if he sees me, if I like make you know, like if I look at him and I'm like obviously reaching out, he'll just kind of shy away. But if I just sit there and not look and kind of reach my hand over and do that, he does the whole like, oh, oh, well, that feels kind of nice. You can keep doing that. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. That's cool. But, he's a good God Almighty, Marshall. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And he who doesn't have a name appreciates it too. Um, Black Dog will enjoy his obedience training and and his premium dog food. I see. That's what I'm saying, Snuzz. All I know is what I've seen, and his name, as far as I know, is Black Dog because that's what I call him because he's just a black dog of mutt variety. What color is Ninja's just at two Ninja? It's messed up, dude. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Ninja. But yeah, he's uh he's gonna be an outside dog, and luckily he's used to the outdoors and can't run him off, so he's not gonna run away. He'll just chill on the porch and get fat and sassy. Dog's name is Carl, or as Rick would say, Coral. You take care of your mama, Coral. Grateful Pup reviews. Dad gummit. You guys hate me, don't you? He's got a dog he obviously doesn't want. Let's guilt him into keeping the dog. The satisfaction knows what I'm talking about. Coral. Name him Iko. It definitely has to be said. This is Rick Grimes, dude. And I know I'm just picking with y'all. I know you don't hate me. Y'all just know that a dog would probably be good for me. Um, but dude, I swear I picked up on that crap like way early, and I would joke about it, and um, like I would joke with people and say it like that, and they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And then the next thing I know, they're like memes and stuff. Like, dude, I freaking told y'all he said coral like 3 years ago. You should have the dog deliver the knife boxes to you. Well, see, that's the thing, because it would take forever to get him to come. I'd have to sit there like really still and let him come up. Take probably like 5 or 10 minutes. It'd really be some long videos. Acquired a cat. We called it Little Cat. 15 years later, we're still calling her Elsie. Wow, dude, that freaking cat must have had like 17 or 18 lives, man. And honestly, like whenever I leave to go to work or whatever, he'll come out there and just sit there and look at me. He'll come up and like while I'll get in the car and I still have the door open, he'll come up and like be sniffing all over me and like let me pet him a little bit, and then I'll tell him bye and pull out, and he'll chase the car down the road. Like, dude, he's fast too. I can get it up. I've gotten it up to like about 24 and like 24 miles per hour, and he's still catching up a little bit. Like once I hit like 25, 26, he starts dropping back. He's quick. I'll sit through a long video to see the knife delivery dog. Dude, I just I feared that we wouldn't get knives so much as chewed up good Dude loves to chew on stuff, and yeah, I still can't get if he finds something and starts chewing on it, and I go to get it from him. Nah, it's lost cause. Like I said, he's quick. C. Brown, he loves his friends, but in his heart, he knows that a dog is as good as any man, said a very wise band. Oh no, he doesn't chase cars. See, I live on a dirt road that there's only like three other people, or let's see, wait, one, two, three, four. There's four other houses on it besides me. He doesn't like he chases my car up the dirt road, but then he stops at the paved road and turns around and comes back. Ooh, that's a good idea, Christine. It's gonna be the generic hot dogs though. He doesn't rank Oscar Mayer Hebrew National right yet. Barky Garcia. Nope, no orgy stories, no groupie stories, no there was no sex of any kind while you were gone, Winchester, so I guess that stuff can resume now. He can't read ballpark. Nope, he cannot. I don't know. He's a pretty smart little bastard. I think I think he knows how to play me. Titanium knives only know my card and FRN. Yeah, that's a definite good idea. Every time Winchester leads, we all lose the mood. Damn right, no kosher hot dogs for that much. He can eat the unclean shit. Daniel Porter, you're probably right. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Definitely more him training me than me training him. He'll have me straightened out in no time. Be like, people will come over and be like, "Hey, check him out! Look what I did. Pretty good job, didn't I?" I would say mm, maybe 6 months right now. At the very oldest, probably he's like between 4 and 6 months. I mean, he's still a puppy, but he's a big puppy. Like I believe he's got some lab in him, but he doesn't. He's not shaped like a lab. He's shaped more like a hound, like blue tick or like a walker maybe or black and tan type, like that kind of hound. Like the tall skinny hounds, not like the short dumpy hounds like Bassets. Oh yeah, yeah, he's definitely trainable. Yeah, I just didn't want to I didn't want to go there because that means he never leaves. No, I don't have any pictures of him yet. But I guess I'll be taking some now because again, taking pictures of a dog means that you're kind of they're kind of your dog. Black Lab Terrier mix, very loving. Yeah, that I love labs, man. The best dogs I've ever had were at least part lab. The dog I had growing up was a lab golden retriever mix, and basically she looked like a black golden retriever. She had the long wavy hair like they do, but she was solid black. And then I had a yellow lab. Mm, she was been probably 15 years ago. That dog, that dog was smart. Walker Coral. No, I don't have a picture. Dude, I could take one real quick, but you'd have to sit there and look at a blank screen for a few minutes. My pup is almost 70 pounds. German Shepherd. Jeez, yeah, German Shepherds are badass and big. My foster parents had a pet or a pair when I lived with them, and they were very protective of me. The male was, they named them after constellations. The male was Orion, and the female was, they always called her Sirius, but the Sirius, like, yeah. So, and the male was a black and tan, and the the female was that, whatever they call that, like gray color. We'll wait, go take it. Okay, I'm going to take a damn picture of the damn dog. Hate you all. And back. And I got some very disappointing pictures. So, because it's dark as piss outside, and he will not come into, like, all the way into the light. So, all I could get was, a glare there. Das Black Dog. Scroll back through the chat. Oh, Lord. Scared. Holy Jesus. What the hell happened? What in the name of all that is holy? Okay. Guys had a freaking party like I was a stripper throwing money at me. Holy Lord of mighty. You guys are freaking nuts, man. I love y'all. For real. Yeah, and yeah, that was the whole thing. You know, if you had just been your average happy-go-lucky dog, I probably wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't run him off or anything, but I probably would have asked around, like, got somebody to assist me in taking him or something, you know. But he's just so sketch and um, standoffish. But I just here recently started gaining his trust, so I feel like to get rid of him would be wasting all that time and effort. But thank you guys so damn much. You guys are awesome. And gals. I lost my. There he is. You guys all kick ass in a big bad way. Yeah, y'all definitely treating me like a scripper here. Scripper man, scripper man. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Christine. He's probably going to get the Hebrew National or the Nathans now instead of the Great Value. Oh, bastard. Hate you, dog. Screw you, Peter. Screw you hard, jackass. Which is, I know it's not a contest, but I win. You guys suck, man. Like, big time. But in the best possible way. In the as Mike Emler would put it, in the mouth hug sort of way. No, Jeremy, I was trying to take a picture of him, but like I said, it's dark as all get out there. So the best I could do was I got him in a little bit of the light. And plus, he wouldn't hold still because the damn puppy from across the street was out there messing around with him. So Get out of the glare. There he is, just chilling. What's up, ENG? Good to see you, brother. Who else popped in while I was out? Garen, what's happening, Garen? My brother, how you doing? Seven for wieners. What do you know about buying wieners, Winchester? Taking pictures of Black Dog. And I, yes, because you guys wanted pictures. So I did such. Freaking got him in the headlights, kind of. He's like a cross. Yeah, he's crossed between the Loch Ness Dogster and Bigfoot. Like, only pictures of him that exist are very grainy, out of focus ones. Oh wait, people are asking Garen if he's okay. What had happened? Oh, good God, he got bit by a daggum El Chapo. That's not a small knife to get bit by, dude. Wait, man, no satisfaction said that. But wait, what happened to Garen? I'll take a picture of Black Doggies in the bar. Back on it. All right, so all I got was that Garen will live, but the doctor said he won't look any better. So what happened? Jesus Christ! What the hell, K Mason? Holy Lord Almighty! And the funny thing is, I bounced all around that looking for what happened to Garen, and I was scrolling back down, and I was like, oh, there's another. Holy shit! Damn, dude. Thank y'all for real. What in the freaking world? Wait for him to see. Yeah, I just saw that, Winchester. Good call on that one, buddy. And yeah, my hair's like long as crap, which is kind of curly today, the humidity and all. But yeah, it's some long crap. Oh, Tip, what's happening, brother? How goes it, man? All right, so what? Why am I not seeing what happened? Winchester knows a little bit about everything Snows knows. Uh, I've quickly come to find that out. Well, what's up, Jody Bear? Welcome, my friend. Good of you to join us. Nice to see you, and I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out, brother. Oh, Civic's taking off. Good night, Scott. Take it easy, my friend. Have a great night. Get some rest. Have a good day tomorrow. We love you, dude. What's up, Stacy? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in, my sister. And Winchester, no, I'm not showing no dang tatas, Winchester. Wouldn't you just love that? What's up, Nick Abernathy? Good to see you again, my friend. How are things going, brother? How's everything in Sniper Blade Works world? Um, well, uh, since you asked it that way, I didn't. A dog recently showed up, and apparently tonight he became my dog. Is what had happened, Jody Bear. So in a way, I did get a new dog, but yeah. So about to hit the road early tomorrow. Right on, man. Hardest working knife company on the face of the planet out there selling knives. Yeah, a dog got me is what happened. Um, got me dead to rights. Well, I'm drinking tooth. I've got some downtown door knocker, and it is pineapples. I don't know why. Other people that live in the southeast may know why, but pineapples suddenly got to be like the big decoration thing around here. And this is I think it's out of Charleston, maybe. It's a local South Carolina brew. Yeah, Charleston, and it's out of Charleston, South Carolina, and Morganton, North Carolina. But yeah, it's a little pineapple door knocker thing. Even it's a pineapple IPA, pretty decent. Um, honestly, Nick, it really, I guess it's about 50-50. It just depends on the day, depends on the mood. But yeah, probably it'd probably be 50-50 between the dead and widespread. Oh, and the other beverage of choice, I don't know, kind of got burnt out on the peanut butter. I mean, not for long. I mean, I still love the stuff, but I just kind of wanted something a little different. So I got some peach pecan whiskey. It's pretty decent. It has a strange taste to it at first, but I don't know, it mellows out. What's happening, Josh Words? Good to see you, man. How are things down under? Well, I don't know, Snuzz. That JMO is pretty fancy in my book. I was actually looking at some uh whenever I picked that up because they had some new stuff in that I'd never seen before in the Jameson's variety. Shane calling me in the middle of I know you didn't. You probably did it with your cheek, didn't you? Bitter belching beaver before bed pitching. A lot of bees, dude. Oh, your brother's more of a dead fan, and you're more of a widespread. I got you. Heck yeah. I don't know. It just depends on, like I said, the mood. If I'm more in kind of a, I don't know. To me, widespread's more if I'm in more of like a rocky, like rock sort of mood. Not that they're like necessarily heavy, or just they have more of a rock vibe. Where me, the Dead have more of a like laid back kind of a, I don't know, grassroots country type vibe. Late lunch break, a late lunch break happening for you at midnight for me. Well, almost 1 in the morning for me. That just blows my mind. How how are things so far on Wednesday? Anything I should know about? Anything I should maybe bet on? Place a little wager. Oh yeah, that's right, y'all. Jody Bear's like 4 hours away from me right now. I don't know how long he's gonna be here, but I think I don't know, maybe a little 4 hour road trip is in order. Hey, back from Second Supper Todd Car is what was on the menu tonight, my friend. I I've never had, and yes, I love Hank the Third and Ass Jack. Oh yeah, that's good stuff, man. Oh, oh Rebel Country. And I've never had adult hot chocolate per se. I've had adult coffee, Irish coffee, with some Jamesons and little Baileys in it. Good double shot of Canton ginger beer. He's probably in a security. Well, I mean, I'm not. I feel like he could probably leave the secured area. Yeah, there you go, Javon. That's it in a nutshell, pretty much. That hit the nail on right on the head. I feel like the the context that you're using smashed in is not the same as around here, Josh. Because if someone were to say, "I've got smashed since 12 p.m., so just got around to lunch," they'd probably be like, "Dude, what were you doing getting drunk at work?" But I feel like you're saying you were busy as hell since noon, so you just got around to eating lunch. I only do schnapps on Christmas. I don't do schnapps at all since the great schnapps debacle of 1997, 98. Put it this way, the person riding in the back seat of the car uh, posed the question, why does it smell like caramel popcorn? And then when they found out why it smelled like caramel popcorn, they began to vomit out the window. And I had spent the night drinking dollar shots of butterscotch schnapps at the bar. What is corn and mudvayne tuned to? Methamphetamines. Menu was banana, ketchup chips, pizza pockets, yogurt, and chocolate fudge pop tarts for dessert with a can of Coke. That's what's up. You always have the best second suppers, Todd Carr. Which, dude, not even buttery nipples. It was just straight up dollar shots of butterscotch schnapps. Yeah, corn is definitely tuned to Coors Light. Um, I had I don't know if it was the privilege or the misfortune to hang out at a party that they threw. Um, it was like 96, 90, like late 95, early 96 in Bakersfield. And they had two refrigerators in the party area. I guess it was like kind of a garage shop area that were full to the brim of nothing but Coors Light. Don't mess with meth. But I didn't say necessarily that uh, the guys of Corn were into meth, but just this kind of speedy music sometimes. Still acid. Yeah, I guess with Jonathan Davis's like crazy vocals that would be pretty trippy shiz. Well, the story goes we there was this bar that we went to. Whoa, Jody Bear. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. And this dog is going to eat good and get some good training because he got freaking hooked the F up tonight. And he don't even know it. But I appreciate it, man. Thank all of y'all. Um, well, okay, so this bar that we went to, the problem with it was they separated the dance floor and the bar area with this wall of wood and plexiglass. So you could either be in the bar or you could be on the dance floor. Well, if you were there with a certain lady friend who wanted to be on the dance floor, you couldn't very well be in the bar at the same time, and you couldn't have drinks out on in the dance floor area. So what would happen is you'd go stand in this line that was probably like 8 people deep and 20 feet wide. So say 15 people wide, and you'd wait there for a good 15, 20 minutes before you ever got up to the bar to order your drink. So I was being resourceful. Once I got up to the bar, I'd go ahead and order 5 or 6 of whatever I was drinking. And that night it was butterscotch schnapps because it was on the dollar menu, and I was in the army, so I was balling on a budget. So I got up there, and every time I'd get me like 5 or 6 shots of schnapps and just down them real quick and go back out to the dance floor. And before I realized it, aka as we were walking out to get in the car, I was slap foobar, like blackout foobar, like beyond drunk. And I I don't know, the girl who's I was with that night, she was my first wife. Like we were dating at the time, but she had this little 80s something model Chevy Cavalier, and her dad was a heavy diesel mechanic. So anything that went wrong with her car, he would he would fix. Well, something happened to the front, like the right front wheel area of her car, and he removed some stuff that he deemed unnecessary, which made it very, very bouncy. So if you were riding in the passenger seat and you were prone to car sickness, you were going to get car sick. And if you were drunk and prone to car sickness, you were going to get extremely car sick, which I did. And I proceeded to vomit out the window. And apparently, her friend Melissa was in the back driver's, like the back seat driver's side, kind of woke up and was like, "Ooh, it smells so good. Why does it smell like caramel popcorn in here?" And Beth said, "Well, because John's puking butterscotch schnapps out the window there," and so then that made Melissa sick, and she puked. So basically, Beth ended up with uh, the full, like the whole passenger side had redneck racing stripes, and like half the driver's side did because all that. Well, I know mine did because of the sticky schnapps. It picked up all the road grime, and I had to wash her car the next day when I woke up because it was pretty nastyfied. But yeah, that's what had happened. That makes me want to vomit right now. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know about where you guys live, but the people in Canada have changed the way we potato chip around here. We keep getting like the ketchup potato chips and the fully dressed potato chips and all that stuff in the store, and it's freaking delicious, man. I'm not gonna lie, like they're pretty banging. Oh, Winchester, why does everything have to be about an orgy with you, man? Oh yeah. Wait, what are storm chips? Dude, I'm telling you, the ketchup chips they're banging, man. I'm not gonna lie, they're good as crap. I don't well, I don't know if I'm gonna do. I mean, I can do spicy to a certain extent, but like where it's still pleasant, uh, where it's not so much pleasant, I don't know if I can hang with that. I mean, I'm down to try, and yeah, I was in the army. I was I don't know if y'all hear that dogfight. I was infantry for 3 years, and then well, due to certain circumstances and well, not circumstances, but somebody's opinion on things that, and the person didn't even end up sticking around. I ended up EPSing out instead of going to Italy to the airborne unit like I had planned. Uh, but yeah, it was good times. I have yet to try this poutine stuff. I hear wonderful things about it, and I do like Zaxby's has the fried cheese curd or whatever. They're pretty bomb, but I, I need to taste this poutine stuff that gets raved about. Winchester's the horniest chick I've ever met. Hey, word has it, man. You know, he might be you know, Yeah, I mean, I was an ETS 5 jump, but yeah, I ended up going back to Benning and going to uh, jump school because that was the one that was the basically I told our retention CEO that was the only way that I would reenlist was if I could go to jump school and go to the airborne unit in Italy, and it they made it happen. I went to jump school, came back, and then the good old Beth that I was married to at the time uh, pitched a bitch about me going overseas, and I was like, well, it's not me going overseas. Like it's not Korea. You can come too. Oh, she didn't want to go overseas, and her reasoning was because all her family, and they were all from the UK, and the vast majority of them still lived over there. Like the only family she had here all lived in Central Coast and Southern California region, and it was like her mom, her dad, one set of grandparents, and like two aunts and two uncles. So I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I can't go overseas because I don't have much family that lives over. I don't know. It didn't make sense, but she stuck to her guns, and so I ended up ETS and then missing out. And honestly, my pleasure, Nick. I mean, I had a blast. I got to do and see a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise done and seen. Had a good time. Met some good people. Um, some lifelong made some lifelong friendships. So it was definitely worth it. Yeah, that's what's up, O-Tip. And dude, I don't know if I could hang with that Halo. That's that's almost too hardcore for me because I don't know that brief little, not even a free fall, that brief little pause until your um static line jerks your shoot free is scary enough for me. And I don't care what people say how fast it is. I felt it and I knew it and I was scared because God didn't give me wings. I was not meant to fly. But it was fun. I mean, as scary as it was fun. It was a good scary. My actual MOS, well, my actual original MOS was 11 Mike. I was mechanized infantry. I was spent 3 years as a Bradley driver. That was fun. Freaking love driving Bradley. That was good shit. And I was a pedal to the metal Bradley driver. I didn't pussyfoot around. My BC loved me. I've never stepped off a perfectly working airplane in the sky. It's going to stay that way. That's what my dad said when I told him I was going to jump school. He was like, "Oh, you're one of those dumbasses. Jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You're going to jump out of it and, and trust a little thin sheet of fabric with your life." I told him, "Well, Dad, you're a quartermaster, so what do you know?" Which I didn't. I very rarely joked with my dad about his MOS because he was, regardless of his MOS, he was hardcore. Uh, he went out on um, little excursions back in the late 60s, early 70s to go retrieve broken down um, vehicles in the middle of not so safe areas in that island over there near Cambodia type thing. But well, that you've got a good point there, OTIP. They were Army aircraft, so nobody said they were perfectly good. Satisfaction has a certain wisdom that makes me want to share apple juice with him. Hell yeah, that's that's a great way to put it. So, you, sir, I would buy a drink. And no, unfortunately, Nick, I have not gotten into the throwing knife arena, but I know absolutely jack crap about them. And even have to throwing knife if you're mad enough. Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't, I wouldn't straight leg. But I mean, if you get right down to it, any infantryman is a leg first and foremost. Because if whatever vehicle you're on or whatever piece of equipment you're using goes tits up, you become a straight leg infantryman. And I mean, really, anybody that's not any infantryman that's not airborne is considered straight leg, I guess. So even the old even though the old antiquated tradition of only the airborne blousing their uh, breeches was over, we were still straight leg infantrymen. Well, hello, Paul. Good to see you, brother. Glad you could join us. And I'm guessing you were Army as well, Jeff Carter. What was your MOS? Oh well. Now I've just scrolled up and I see that you were a pounder and then you went airborne. Yeah, it's that's I guess I was a track kid and then tried to go airborne and would have well I succeeded except for the nasty old female thing, but it happens. And it's always nice to go back to Benning. I I don't know, as big of a pain in the ass as it was, I still love my time at Benning. And I mean, it's just a cool area, cool place, cool people, shitty climate, shitty shitty soil or sand, but it was good times regardless because of the camaraderie you had with your brothers in arms that were getting smoked right along beside you in that freaking wet ass sand with the basically ineffective wet weather gear that all it was good for was collecting said wet sand around your uh, sensitive joint areas, so you end up with zero skin on your knees and elbows after good couple hours of low crawling through a wet sand pit.
So what? I swear you've told me before, OTIP, but what was the situation around surrounding your bad jump? Did your shoot not deploy, or I'm guessing obviously it didn't. Yeah, Georgia's not the greatest, and I think I was more bummed because I don't think All right, so here's the situation surrounding how I ended up as mechanized infantry. When I dude, I seriously enlisted on a whim. I had I got just sick and fed up with my job. Um, I was fresh out of high school. I mean, it was 6 months after I graduated. I had started working a full time job instead of going to. Well, I went to college and flunked out because I never went to class and went to hang out with buddies instead of like doing schoolwork and stuff. But ended up working a full time job. My parents had kind of basically booted me out. Um, and I don't know, the job I was working, I got sick and tired of. Plus, I was working with my former roommate who had pissed me off, and we were no longer roommates nor friends. So I quit my job, and I was sitting around my buddy's parents' house watching TV one day while everybody else was gone, and Army commercial came on, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to join the Army. So I left and went up to the recruiter's office, and when I came home, I was enlisted. But I had already taken the ASVAB because I had done JRTC in high school. And when I went to the recruiter's office, he pulled up my records. He was like, "Well, you qualify for pretty much anything you want." He said, "We can." He said, "I'm going to offer you what I wish I would have been offered, and that's a military intelligence contract." And he told me all about, you go to language school in Presidio, Monterey, and all this and that. And I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. Like, sign me up. I'm good to go. And then he made the mistake. If he hadn't said anything, I would have just went with it and never questioned it and never would have thought a thing about it. But he made the mistake of saying, well, I'm just going to tell you up front, it's a mandatory 6 year enlistment because of how long the schooling is. And I was like, ooh, well, I don't want to commit myself to 6 years of something I don't even know if I'm going to like. So, what else you got in like the 3 year range? And he's like, well, we got Army Infantry open right now. And I was like, okay, sign me up. And that's how I did that. Instead of just sucking it up, doing 6 years and actually probably coming out with some very valuable uh, skills, I came out basically knowing how to drive large metal objects and how to kill people. Not doesn't do you a lot of good uh, in your normal everyday life. No, I haven't seen the Men Who Stare at Goats, and I don't know if I did or not. I enlisted in mm, early '94. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I remember the commercials were be all you can be. So I guess it was that era. I know it was the era of whenever recruiters would call my house when I was in high school. My dad would say, "No son of mine will ever serve in the military under Bill Clinton," and hang up on them. Yeah, and I mean it was. See, it was family tradition for me as well because every single one of my uncles had served. Um, see, my grandpa hadn't served, but I think his brothers had. And but my dad didn't want me in the military under Bill Clinton, and my mom just didn't. I don't know. My plan was I was gonna go. I was gonna do at least one enlistment and get out and go to tech school and get a criminal justice degree and become a police officer. And when I told my mom my plan, she flat out said, "No, you're not. You're going to go to a 4 year school, get a 4 year degree, and that's the end of that." And so that's what they tried to make me do. And like I said, I flunked out of that and ended up enlisting anyway. But I don't know. It was it was a whole weird thing because and me and my dad, like, we have kind of common things we can talk about when it comes to the military, but not really because he was a whole different era, and like I said, he was over there with, you know, in that country near Cambodia, and so there's not anything I really experienced that could um, equate to that. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia. That's where the people talk like the old South. Well, good day, sir. And yeah, it's swampy as hell everywhere in the general vicinity of that area. Jody Bear, um, Fort Stewart's the big swamp. I mean, it's all it doesn't matter a couple hours away or not. Like, everything's just swampy as shit around there. Not the I would much rather would have been at Benning than anywhere down there. Oh yeah, exactly, dude. I was pissed off about it my damn self. That was the biggest load of bollocks in the freaking world when he let every enlisted personnel in the United States Army wear the beret. Like, back when I was in, you had to earn it. You had to earn a beret. You earned either the black, green, or maroon beret. And now it's just like, oh, well, here you go. You don't have to wear that trashy soft cap no more. Have a beret. I was 18 myself, Jeff. And the funny thing is, my dad was 15 when he enlisted, and he got his mom to sign for him, and lied. He lied about his lie because he lied and said he was 17 but he was really 16, but he really wasn't even 16. He was 15. And I asked him why. He's like, I just had to get out of there. He said even going to Vietnam seemed like a better option than staying at home. Like, geez Louise, man, that's rough. All right, on deployment, the left side of my chute tore and caused me to spiral off the LZ and hit a building 4 stories up and about said, ooh, dang, yo, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So that old bicycling thing wouldn't ever have worked there. Damn. What caused your chute to tear is my question. Like, what did it hang up on? I feel like some rigger somewhere would have had some shit to answer for, but I don't know. Oh man, good night, Marshmallow. I'm glad you could come and hang out with us, brother. It was good to see you, and I appreciate you chilling with us, man. Love you, dude. Oh, good night, Peter. Take it easy, my friend. Get you some rest and wake up bright eyed and bushy tailed in the morning. Love you, brother. Holy Lord. Bacon wrapped crab stuffed jumbo shrimp. Dude, that, you know how they have like state dishes, national, that should be like the global dish. Bacon wrapped crab stuffed jumbo shrimp. Was there cheese involved too? Because if there was, oh yes, there is a giveaway manufacturing. Um, and we actually need to go ahead and do that because it is getting rather late. Let me catch up with this last little bit right quick. So OTIP was 17 as well, but had a emancipation papers, and I think that's basically what. But I mean, that was back in the old days. I think that's basically what my grandma did for my dad, and signed a letter stating that he was older than he actually was, or some crap. Jeff Carter was in the 82nd. Uh, so you were stationed not very far from where I live now, up in Bragg, I'm guessing. Jeff. Blue cheese top fillet. Oh dear Lord, you guys suck, man. All right. Well, um, what are we looking at, y'all? We got 26 in the chat, so let's come up with a good spread. And also find a good skin, something to write on. If anybody was wondering, the PMP Spartan is pretty slicey because it just sliced the hell out of the giveaway material here. Peanuts and so yes, they do, Snuzz. Um, and especially if they're in a glass bottle, you get some Coke or Pepsi in a glass bottle, and pour just a regular old bag of salted peanuts in it. Good to go, man. That's some good stuff. All right, the spread is going to be. Mm, mm, all right. So the number is going to go up in the hat here. And if we have a moderator in the house that's willing to throw up a start, as soon as they throw up a start, I will give you all the spread, and it is going to be closest without going under one guess and one, or going over. Don't go under. You can't be under the number. You got to be above it. Without going over, one guess and one guess only. And in the case of a tie, we'll do a tickle fight, or we'll just do a shootout, and we'll do guess another number, and it'll be closest. And the spread is going to be 300 to 375. Mass Action's open for he wants that tickle fight. That's what I was thinking, Ninja. Everything's like hanging right out there in the middle. And for show, Jeff Carter, definitely congratulations to whoever wins, big time. Um, oh, it's all good, Todd Carr. don't even don't even know what I'm numbering at. Satisfaction said we need the tickling. We do need. Well, did I mention Satisfaction that it is in fact a naked tickle fight? And if everybody has submitted their guess, Mr. Patina Machina can throw up a stop anytime he is so inclined. We will reveal the magic number. Wait, okay. Well, Stacy needs to put in a number, I'm guessing, because she screamed, wait. Well, I bet the conversation was really not making sense for you, Todd. Well, there hasn't been a there has not been a stop I don't think there was a stop. Oh wait, there was a stop, but you screamed wait at exactly the same time as the stop. So I think we can let this. There you go. There you go. Okay. Angry watermelon fight. All right. So I don't even remember what the number was. Well, oh, okay. It's smudgies all get out, but it was a 362. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, Ochip, that's what I was thinking the same damn thing. I mean, man, if you hold your mouth just right, tickle it like you should. Oh, okay. So 362 gone to the top. Now I'll go back down to the bottom. And goes 352, 342, 342. Jeez Louise. 57. If I'm not mistaken, I'm seeing 357 is the closest. But there was like three in a row, like 355, 356, 357, and then another 355. It looks like Snuz Nuz with 357 is the winner. That's what's up with the 357 Magnum. Congratulations, Snuz. No, you didn't win a coin. You won. You, you remember the knife that was missing earlier? That might be, may or may not be missing again. Oh no, it's right here. It's the Damn Designs. Uh, what did we say this was? The uh, Cerberus, I think, is what you had won. Little nice little G10 stainless steel liner locked D2 blade clip point. Wonderful jazzy goodness is what you have won. You are the proud owner of this knife, and it is well, I mean it in the sense that it's never been owned by anybody. It's brand new in box, but it did get passed around the ranks of YouTube reviewers um, over the past couple months, so it has been handled. And sure thing, Snuz, my pleasure. I actually won it in the Apex giveaway and decided that it would be much better deserved by one of you guys than it was by me. So it belongs to you now, my friend. And it, like I said, it's definitely my favorite of those four Damn Designs knives that came out. The action is pretty freaking spectacular, snappy as hell, drop shutty, got a nice. It's like a acid stonewash almost. Got a cool stonewash, basically. What I'm saying. If I can catch it, there we go. Cool blade grinds. It is pretty fantastic, but it's a damn design, so y'all know that. Lick the scales, then box it up. Do I have to lick the scales? Why do I have to lick it? What's that's it? What is this? This a new tradition that we're doing now? We have to lick it? Kind of weird. Not sure if I'm a fan of that or not. Being on either the receiving or the sending end of it. I don't know that I want to lick it or receive a licked knife. Well, thank you, Christine. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and hope you have a great night. And we shall see you soon. When we love your sister. Wait, what got kinky? Look at is that a kinky thing? Licking the knife? I'm not licking it. I'm not licking the knife. I refuse to lick the knife. Not gonna do it. I'll let the black dog lick the knife. Then I'll send it out to Snuzz. Oh, and Christine, Black Dog thanks you for um, inspiring the outpouring of uh, love for said four-legged friend. Rubbing alcohol before and after. I'm not licking shit. Rubbing alcohol or not, damn it. Kinky. I came back in a good. Well, you came back in at a good time, except for the fact you missed the giveaway, Winchester. You totally freaking old school Quentin it up big time. What did I miss? How do I win the giveaway? Hmm. I'm not. Damn it, Snuzz. In satisfaction, you are wrong, sir. I am not about to lick shit. And I'm sending Snuzz a knife, but it ain't getting licked by me anyway. I mean, I can't control what happens to it between me and Snuzz. I mean, there might be a random hobo cut the package open, lick the knife, put it back in, and send it back on its way. But uh, short of that, it's not getting licked. Oh, Jeff Carter's opening the CF Elite. Well, what C is it? The which I don't even know what all comes in CF Elite. I know the bug out did because I bought one of those back when they were still a monstrosity and should have waited to get one when they. Um, but I was actually that's a good rule of thumb to live by is lick it before you stick it. But a wise man once said, a real man shouldn't have to lick it before he sticks it. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not. I always just err on the side of caution and go ahead and lick that thing and then close it up, throw a stamp on it, shoot it through the mail. But that's me. The Presidio comes in CF Elite as well. And I'm with Jody Bear. I prefer my knives not to be pre-licked. If I want to lick a knife, I'm going to lick it. Ooh, 20 CV on. Hey, which one did? Twenty CV CF Elite. See, well, see, that's the one I got, or the one I ended up buying was that original CF Elite bug out that they came out with. It, I think it was just regular old S30V, and they had just come out with the whole CF Elite deal, and just the access bar they were using was titanium to go along with the whole lightweight thing, and it was gritty and grimy as crap. So I wish I had waited until whatever they're putting out now, because 20 CV is definitely one of my favorite steels. And oh no, nobody. Well, I don't know. I'm not looking crap, Paul. So you have to ask them guys. I believe Winchester might be down to lick something, but that's up to him. Machina, good night, my friend. Have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Love you, brother, and hope to see you again real soon. I think I remember the scrambled porn stations, which we didn't even have cable growing up, but I can remember kids coming to school and being like, "Man, I saw like half a nipple on TV last night. Like the channel cleared up just long enough for me to see it. I was so stoked." Sometimes you get, dude. That's exactly right, Winchester. Some days you got the breastises, and some days you got the D. Speaking of licking stuff nobody should be licking, where's Mikey been? I don't know, dude. I don't know. He said something about, I think he messaged me a while back saying he'd been really busy at work, working a lot of hours. And basically, like, when he uh, would get off, he'd be so damn tired, he'd go home and go straight to bed. Um, because, as Todd Carr says, he is definitely a licktopus type of dinosaur. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big blade guy either. I thought I was when I first started collecting knives. I was like, man, I gotta have all the big knives. But no, dude, like, and even this is like strangely large, uh, way bigger than I expected. And I think it's only 3 inch blade, but it's pretty wide though, not so much thick. Looks like it's less than eighth of an inch. If it's more, it's like 130 thousandths maybe. Uh, no, 122,000. So yeah, 9 or a bit less than eighth of an inch, but it looks large. 3 inches, 94,000. So like pretty much dead. Three, like right around 3 and an eighth, 122. Jeff's daughters take his knives. Well, luckily for me, Marley is more interested in other things, which she digs knives because she's got a couple of her own that I've given her, but she damn sure doesn't take mine. I'm pretty sure it's the Cerberus is what model it is, Winchester, but it's that one right there. Um, if you can see it on in all its blurry, melty glory. But yeah, I'm like 99.9% sure that's the Cerberus. All right, Jody Bear, take care, brother. Love you, man. Have a good night at work. Be safe. Oh, well, see, I didn't know. I didn't even realize that. Matter of fact, and the anti-corrosion factor of licking the knives. So, yes, Nuz, you might get a lick knife. No, you won't. I promise. Like you don't lick it, it gets all dusty. It's just lick a lot of puss. That's yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I was totally going with it the way you had it before, or the way the autocorrect had it. I didn't even think anything of it, but now it makes a lot more sense. God. Um, and the thing is, Shane, like it's usually dusty before Mikey gets to it. Um, so yeah, I mean, in a way, it is dust preventative in that he doesn't want it to get dusty again because that first slog through the freaking uh, field that's been without rain for a couple of decades is rough. Rough. He has bad sinus trouble afterwards. So once he gets it good and uh, moistened, he doesn't like to let it go dry again. Oh crap! Damn, it did get clear. That's the clearest it's been all night. I swear, ever. Favorite little knife is what the post office gave to some random on the street after it got back to Australia from the BG. Are you kidding me? So you sent a knife off to get for John to regrind, and Lord have mercy, Winchester. I didn't see that before. And the post office gave it to somebody, and they're probably cleaning their fingernails and picking rocks out of their tires with it. Mm. No, I've never really wanted an OTF either, Shane. And so, Jeff, what you're saying is your daughters take your knives and then they trade you the knives that they've taken from you for, for knives that you have that they would rather have. That's dude, they're pretty slick. That's I wish I could do that with the online retailers. You know, like steal a handful of their knives and then trade them back for other knives that I want to check out. What the heck are you talking about, Shane? Dude, Cole is not on tonight's live, so I don't know what you're talking about seeing nipples because, like I said, there's no Cole. So why would you want to see anybody else's nipple? They delivered to someone out the front of a house around the corner from my house after 5 minutes earlier, not delivering it to me because no one's home. Wow, that's jackassy of them. So it's not even like they could claim, oh, it was a mistake. It just got accidentally delivered to the wrong house. They literally tried to deliver it. You weren't home, so they delivered it to somebody else. Nice. Wonder what the payout for that was. Aha. Well, you know what they say, Stace. When the cat's away, the mice will play. So definitely party at your house. Bring up the site. What do you think about Finnery, 14C, the new Hayes? Oh, the damn designs. So it's on their website. The uh, uh, And yes, confirmation. This is the Cerberus. Oh, well, dang. Oh, here we go. Maybe you all. Oop. I wasn't gonna say anything, Stace. I was not gonna say a word because I was like, well, I mean, if that's your only two options. I mean, at least I guess it could be worse. But I let it roll. I'm glad you clarified though. All right. Well, dude, I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any tie knives at all on the damn design site. All I'm seeing is G10, and the only one I saw is uh the Oni. No, the gin sold out gin. And well, shoot, I don't even know if that was tie. No, yeah, hold on. I think we all need to increase our collections, or at least in our own opinions. Anyway, Jeff, like I know I'm always like, dude, I need more knives. I gotta have more knives. All right, O-Tip, Faction. Good night, guys. Hope y'all have great nights and great days tomorrow. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We love y'all. Hope to see you again real soon. And Winchester, where are these daggone titanium damn design knives you're talking about? I don't see them. No, bringing up the same. And there's just basically the OD green like this one, and then the jade G10 versions of the Banshee, the Basilisk, Cerberus, Fenrir, Hades, and Invictus. Well, maybe if you click on the actual model. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm a dummy. If you click on the actual model, then it brings up the Thai version. So $90 for this is the Fenrir. $90 isn't bad, but bring up the picture of it. Yo. I like that. The one cliff blade that it has. You know, where did I come? All right, so Maybe there. Not fun, ain't it? All right. So here's the NAS in question, but it won't bring up the picture of here. All right. Wish it would because I'd really like to see the side version of that. Definitely think it'd be worth buying. We can at least look at the version here. This guy, and that's dude, I love that freaking Warncliffe. And what was the other one you were looking at? Oh, Todd Cars turning in for the night. All right, Todd. Well, you take it easy, my friend. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. It was good to see you. Love you, dude, and hope to see you again real soon, man. Man, Stacy just got her report. How many wins do you get a day? You're like a cat with lives. Um, no, shut up, Josh. There's freaking footage of it. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Here she comes.
Is that playing or is that?
Yeah, it's playing.
Okay. Maybe it's the GPS thing that has the tracking, not the van. No, that looks like a tradie.
No, but the
Oh no, it is a postie. It's a postie on his little bike.
yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes. So it's that house there.
Have you seen this car?
No.
I don't suppose we can get the
Number plate.
yeah.
Try the other camera, look. The one on this side, on the left.
No.
Is that playing or is that?
Yeah, it's playing.
Okay. Maybe it's the GPS thing that has the tracking, not the van.
Oh, Ninja. Well, take it easy, my brother. Have a good night and a great day tomorrow. Love you, dude, and hope to see you again real soon, brother. So here's the thing: do you recognize the person that they gave it to? And if so, is there anything you can do about it? Like, I don't know. There's just got to be. I mean, that reeks of uh, intentional, like, I don't know, like they got paid to do that, like they dude bought it from them or something, like they knew what they had. Oh, Winchester, you taking off too? All right, brother. Well, all right, man. Get you some sleep and have a great day tomorrow. Love you, brother. Hope to see you again soon. Uh, Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us, man. Oh, right on. Heck yeah. So there's got to be something you can do about it. I mean, plus you've got the video freaking evidence there. So, and guys, I hate to end a good thing because it's definitely been a hell of a blast, and I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. But I believe I'm gonna need to get some Z's as well. I can these next couple days of work knocked out, do it all over again. But supposed to pay me the value of the knife, and I'm trying to get. Let's see, yeah, and I know, but I'm sure you would rather have the knife than the money. But hopefully it all works out, and you're able to get exactly what you want out of it. Because that's bogus that they did that shit. That's messed up for real. But anyway, I appreciate y'all and enjoyed the hell out of hanging out with you. And I definitely appreciate all the love and support you guys showed the old black dog. And I'll definitely let the little janky bastard know how you guys ensured that he will probably be staying here for the rest of his life. Uh, but I appreciate it, guys. Enjoyed the hell out of it. I love each and every one of you. And you are always welcome here anytime, day or night. Until next time, guys, get on out there and eat your ass off and do something nice for somebody. Thank you, guys. Love you. Good night.